Okay, we're back. We had some technical difficulties, and you know what? I said, F this Cardi B shit. I really don't give a damn about that. Yeah, I don't really care about that. You know what I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about the people that are in my comments, and we're going to get to this Hazel E and Maskia thing. So let's wait for a few people to come on in, y'all. What's up? Yep, I'm back. And you know what I said? F Cardi B. I don't give a damn about her and Offset. They're going to continue to go through what they continue to go through. Let them other bloggers talk about them. Let them other pages talk about them. I don't care nothing about that. Now, to all of those that have been on my channel and that have been watching the Hazel E and Maskia conversation, part 2, we did it twice. We did it Thursday last week live, and we did it Friday live, okay? And the reason why it is not up is because I cannot leave that up for copyright reasons, okay? Now, the reason why in the reaction video that is 48 minutes long, and in the title, it clearly says Hazel E and Maskia conversation reaction video. Right? Right. Okay. Now, if anybody out there that knows anything about copyright infringement, then you would know if I didn't talk over the video, if I didn't stop and pause the video, then you would not be watching it for free. So if you don't like to hear my commentary, you don't like to hear me laughing, you don't like none of that, then you can hop your ass on up off of here and you can go right on over to Zeus and you can pay the $4 and you can watch it without hearing me bark up in the corner, laugh up in the corner, talk shit about Maskia in the corner. Because the people that subscribe to my channel, they actually want to hear the commentary. That's why they're here. And that's why they clicked on the video. And that's why they subscribed. And that's why the channel is monetized only in 1 month. Because they want to grow with Sweet Pea. And they want to chill over here with Sweet Pea and talk shit with Sweet Pea. So the people that don't want to do that, y'all can go bye-bye. Okay? So I'm going to explain it again because I have explained it 3 times before. That video is a reaction video. It clearly says that in the title, reaction video. And what does happen when you have a reaction? You talk, you laugh, you talk shit. And I watched it for the first time with the audience. So that's why you got the raw reaction and you got all that what you got. So the people that have so much to say, you must not have read the title that it says reaction video. All the smart people that read, they were on board. Okay? The people that have so much to say are the freeloaders that just want to watch something for free that don't want to go pay for nothing. You ain't got $4? Because over here, I don't give a damn about pleasing people for likes, pleasing people for views, pleasing people for subscribers. Because I'm going to get that anyway, because my personality is going to bring that. Yes, I'm cocky over here. Sorry. Now, last night, we off that. We done? We good? We good on that? Hey. Hey. Aw, thanks. Hey, Melanin. Hi. So last night, I stayed up till the crack of dawn researching the Hazel E and Maskia drama, okay? At first, I was going to put it in a bunch of clips, and I was going to do all of that, but I said no, because that's just a waste of my damn time. People have seen Love and Hip Hop season 1, 2, Maskia skips 3, or does she skip 2 and come back in 3. It's one of them, but she skips 1 because she was fucking Fetty Wap, and then she came back pregnant. Okay, so the history of Maskia and Hazel. Okay, let's break this down. Hi, oh you. Hey, girl from England. Hi, Emma. Hey. Oh, thank you, Melissa. You're gonna grow with us. We're gonna F them up, sis. We're gonna show them how you jump on YouTube, boom, and get monetized in 2 months. Yeah, we're gonna show them how you do it. Raw talent. Hey, Leroy. Hey, look at my audience coming through. Oh, and look at this. Hey, from Paris. Hey, y'all. Oh, love you too. You guys are great. So basically, how it starts off, Maskia comes into Love and Hip Hop with Hazel E. Right? Matter of fact, let me plug this in because I'm gonna make sure my battery don't go dead while I'm stunting on you hoes, okay? All right, we're gonna get that out the way because we're gonna make sure a hater, we ain't got time for that. Oh, thank you, Emma. Thank you. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for my subscribers like you, girl. That's who I'm doing it for. So, Maskia comes into Love and Hip Hop because Hazel brought her in, okay? It is actually in the beginning clip when she's being introduced, okay? Maskia comes in because, like Hazel said, Mona reached out to Hazel to see if she knew any girls in Hollywood that can be on with them. Maskia, Hazel knew her, so boom, she put her on, okay? Now, Maskia starts off shady as fuck because she was messing with Nicki Medeiros' man, Molly Mall. And what did that have in common? He was a producer and she wanted tracks. Right. So, her and Hazel, Hazel was having this love affair with Berg, and she also was in this drama with Tierra Marie, right? That was Hazel's real friend, though. Her and Tierra really were friends. Tierra even says that she met Maskia through Hazel, right? Oh, we got another one checking in from NY. What's up, girl? Mwah. Now, Tierra even says she met Maskia through Hazel, okay? Now, Hazel has this infatuation with Young Berg. We all know that. And everybody's trying to tell Hazel that boy don't want you. He just wants, sex and all this and this and that. And, he's using you. But Hazel don't care. She just wants this young boy because Hazel's 34 at this point, and he's young. He's a producer. He giving her tracks. Okay. So, what do we see in common? Another producer. Okay? So we know where this is going. So, Hazel and Maskia actually pull up on Berg at the ASCAP Awards because he says he didn't want to take no girl. But what do they find? Him at the ASCAP Awards with a girl. So Maskia is on Hazel's team like, damn, didn't he say he didn't want to bring a girl? Boop, 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 boop. But that's supposed to be her girlfriend. So she riding with her like, oh, damn, that's fucked up and all of this, right? Okay, stay with me. So it then goes on that Berg and Hazel fall out in his car, his truck, whatever. He dumps all her stuff out in the street. All of her girlfriends know this. Maskia, all of that, they know this. Well, what happens? Berg starts being messy and starts going behind Hazel's back, trying to infiltrate all of her girlfriends. Tierra, he gives her a song, which was I Deserve, and that actually did knock. We actually did, buy that on iTunes, and that was a damn good song. I deserve, you lift me up, don't hold me back, ooh, you know how to act. That's all I remember. So that was actually a song. It was good. But what do we see? Him getting with her friends behind her back and giving them songs to piss her off. Because we all know that Hazel really can't rap, really can't sing, but she was struggling. So then Maskia, he decides to give Masika's song that Hazel originally had. He decides to give it to Maskia. And what does Maskia keep saying when Berg comes around and asks her, you want to get me in trouble, because she knows that that's her girlfriend, and she knows she about to break the girl code. But why is she doing it? Because she wants a track. Same reason why she was messing with Nikki's man, Molly Mall, because she wanted tracks. Okay? So, what do you know? She posts up selfies and shit with her and Bird on Instagram, and what happens? Hazel sees them. So Hazel comes to an event that Maskia is having. Well, Bird was having an all-white party, and him and Maskia are there. And Bird decides to play the damn song that was Hazel's, and Maskia starts singing over the song, and Hazel like, oh, for real. What does Ray J instigating ass do? Whisper to Hazel, oh, you better turn up. You better not let this shit go down like that. Ray J instigating ass. So that's where the beef starts. Right there. Okay? Because Maskia trifling behind went behind Hazel's back and stole a record that she paid for, and he allowed that girl to put her verses on it. So how would you feel? Jump down in my comments if you was working with somebody and you put your blood, sweat, and tears into the music, and he goes and gives it to your friend that you put on Love and Hip Hop and allow her to get a check. How would you feel? Jump down in my comments and let me know. Okay, since everybody is Team Maskia, I want to know, then y'all must be them type of fraud behind females that will do something like that. This is where the drama started at. Right there. When Maskia took that goddamn track and she knew damn well she shouldn't have done that. She was Hazel's friend. Hazel put her on. And that's how you do somebody that brings you on a major platform and allows you to eat. Now, we also find out that Maskia is a what? A jailbird. How do we find that out? Because she's on the face of Ace of Diamonds, Nikki Medeiros' parents' strip club, and then Nikki's mother goes and does some research and finds out that Maskia is a convict. That she has a past of stealing and shoplifting and fraud. And kind of like what she has done now. Okay? So we all know now, okay, she has a history of stealing. Okay? But we're going to get to that later. So they turn up. Okay? They have fights and arguments and all this and that because Hazel is having some type of event and Maskia comes and crashes it. Okay. So now we're going to fast forward to the reunion. And what do we know? Maskia is at the reunion with Berg. Okay. Because she done took Hazel's man, and what happened? They got into some goddamn domestic violence shit at the hotel. Everybody knows about that because Carmen's a bitch. She got into some damn fights at the hotel with Bird, and it was all over social media, and Hazel and everybody was laughing about it, but she deserved that, because how do you go behind your friend's back like that? Now, Nikki and Maskia, I can see, because they didn't know each other. She didn't know that Molly was, so she says, she didn't know that he was with Nikki, but she only was doing it because she wanted tracks. Because that's how Maskia is. That's the pattern with her. She went from Molly Mall, she went from that to Bird, and then, what do you know? She's missing in the next season because why? She's somewhere fucking Fetty Wap. For what? A track. She says it when she comes back in the picture. Oh, I was missing, but your girl is back and I'm pregnant. By who? Fetty Wap. Me and Fetty had a hot single over the summer and I'm pregnant. And so for everybody that was in the comments mad and over taking up for Hazel and this and that, let me tell you something. Hazel has been a lot of things, but like I have said, she is the typical light-skinned girl, honey. She's, yes. Now, I told you, y'all gonna get to know me. I don't say nothing that's not true. And when somebody says whatever, I go and I start digging and I start looking. I could have put this all over the place, but I said, you know what? I'm going to communicate it because I'm going to bring people's memory back because we all watched it. So as I'm saying it, everybody knows. She do got a good clapback, but she's not a good person. And that's the thing about her. She think that because she know how to, drag people, that's cute. That may have gotten you through the first couple seasons of Love and Hip Hop, but it ain't getting you nowhere later in your life. That's why Hazel's still around and you're not. Because you never were talented. You never were anything. You were just an add-on, sis. You know, if anybody knows anything about like medical billing, I mean, I know it's off the topic, but you only can use certain codes on medical claims, and then you got add-on. You can't use those codes by themselves. You got to add them on to the main code. That's what the fuck Maskia was, an add-on. She's nothing without anybody else. She needed Nikki for a storyline through Molly Mall. She needed Hazel E for a storyline through Bird. She didn't use Alexis Sky for a storyline with this goddamn Fetty Wap mess because she was with Fetty Wap before Maskia. Her and Fetty always had a back and forth. Maskia came in the picture when she did that goddamn what? Track with Fetty. And that's why her and Alexis fell out. Because what did she do? Troll Alexis on social media. And that's how Alexis Sky comes into Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Through what? Whole ass Maskia. Okay? Now, for all the people that were saying, well, Hazel should have never said nothing about her child. So let's talk about what she actually said about her child. Now we're going to get to that. So, in the episode where, yes, she did, Matthew. Right. Because you can respect a bitch that can say I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, she's the typical light-skinned girl, honey. We all know that type of girl that thinks she's prettier than everybody else. As soon as she get mad, what she do? Call you crispy black or whatever, or talk about how she had white or her hair good and all that. Honey, I am 42 years old, honey. I know them type of girls. And like I said before in my comments, y'all are too goddamn sensitive. All that damn colorist shit, y'all just need a title for every damn thing out here. Y'all need to get some tougher skin because labeling everything and calling a spade ain't gonna get rid of it. Some of y'all grandmothers, some of y'all aunties, some of y'all old mamas is colorists. Because what did they tell you when you was growing up? What they tell you when you was growing up? Don't bring that black boy in here. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so light-skinned. Some of y'all grandmothers and aunties is colorists. So miss me with typical light-skinned girl that anytime a bitch say something to her, she gonna hit them where it hurt by saying they black, dark, or whatever. Tiara was her best friend. She lived with Tiara, and Tiara was a dark-skinned girl. So miss me with that colorist shit. I'm sick of that line. Because we all know the root of that. That light skin, dark skin, brown skin, we put ourselves against each other. It's the main ones in the comments talking about Hazel E is a colorist that you call somebody a crispy black boy or somebody's hair was nappy or something like that. You can't fool Sweet Pea. Yes, Leroy. You can't fool Sweet Pea, honey. So miss me with that colorist shit. And if anybody jump down in my comments with that, I will delete you and you will not be able to watch no Zoo shows over here for free. You will be out. Yes, Leroy, I do keep it real. And like I said, it's a lot of us that know these light-skinned girls that have said the crispy joke or whatever. We've said it. We've said it. So miss me with that shit. But anyway, so Maskia now has beef with Alexis Sky because what did she do? She went and got pregnant by Fetty Wap. So Maskia hears a track that so-called was not done or done by Fetty Wap and Hazel E. So she get, child, y'all got to watch, y'all got to excuse me because these lights are like really bright. And yeah. So she sees a track by Hazel E that was supposedly done by her and Fetty, and she's like, that's not Fetty's voice. And so, you know, they all on Twitter going back and forth, and Maskia is like, that's not Fetty. And so Hazel says, how do we know that's even Fetty's baby? That's all she has ever said. There has not been anything else said. Nothing. Nothing else has ever been said. Is that Fetty's baby? You said that's not Fetty's song? Well, is that Fetty's baby? How is that talking about your child? This girl done went from, you're going to apologize for the disgusting thing you said about my child to disgusting things. What did she say on the conversation? The disgusting things you said out of that snout. Like, Hazel has literally never said nothing disgusting about that girl's child. Now, we're going to get into this Xanax pill. So, Maskia got kicked off of Love and Hip Hop. Exactly, Minty. The reason why she was running from Alexis is because she didn't want to face the fact that she was hoeing around with Fetty Wap and she didn't want to be exposed again for being the hoe that she is. Period. Now, this whole thing with the Xanax pill. So, Masikia's daughter got into a friend of hers' purse. Basically, Royal. Now, the baby got into one of Masikia's friends' purses, and there was a bottle of Xanax in the person's purse. And I guess a missing pill must have got out of the bottle. I don't know how. And the baby swallowed the pill. Okay? Now, my question is this. Thank you, Leroy. The baby swallowed the pill. My question is this. How the hell did this baby get into... Yes, Stephanie, I will. How did the baby get into the pill, but get it in your... Where were y'all at that the baby was able to get in your purse, put the pill in her mouth, and swallow it? What were y'all in the house doing that a toddler was able to do all of that? So, thank you, Leroy. So, somebody had found this out and they called that in to DFS. Now, it was not Hazel, because Hazel was not a friend of Maskia. So it was not Hazel that called DFSCS, whatever they call it, Child Protective Services, period. It wasn't Hazel, because I'm going to show you an article when I share my screen, and you're going to have to bear with me because this is going to be my first time using this to share the screen. And I'm going to show you who actually was the one making fun of the baby swallowing the Xanax pill. Now, let's find it. Can you see my screen? All right, can y'all see my screen? Okay, now let me see. Now y'all in my files now. Y'all in my files. All right, I'm going to pull something up. Y'all in my files. All right, I'm going to get this real quick. All right. You know, when I learn how to really work this, I'm going to be a master at it when I really learn how to work it, but I don't give a damn. We're going to do it. We're going to do it raw. All right, y'all can still see. I know y'all can. So I'm going to bring this in from... See, this is the shit. All right. Just bear with me. I'm doing all this so you can see, because I'm getting tired of people talking this shit. Oh, damn it. Give me a second, y'all. I don't want all that. Okay. Just this one. Oh, my allergies are a mess. All right. And it's still. All right. Okay. All right. Now, can y'all still see it? Can y'all see that black screen? Now, watch this. Now, I'm going to show y'all this. Now, I know y'all can see this. Now, I'm going to do full screen. I'm going to show you.
Okay. That's the real drug addict. That is. They try to say I was a drug addict, but bitch swallowed it. That is so bad. Like, oh my God.
Y'all see that?
Wait. Where did you get the bottle from? How did you open the bottle? How does it fall down your
throat?
That's what
Wait.
do you remember when I said this? Oh, bitch, you know my. You know. You already know who that was trying to. You know. Like, honey. We can call child services on you.
Okay, y'all. Now, did y'all see that? Did y'all see it? Now, did y'all see that? All right, now, that was Zell and Alexis Sky. Okay? That was Zell and Alexis Sky. they were the ones that went on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, and was shading Maskia when that shit hit the headlines. Now, what you don't know is Maskia got kicked off of Love and Hip Hop because she would not film with Alexis Sky. She kept running from Alexis, so she got kicked off. And Alexis and Hazel, when they found out about this, they also had refused to film with her because they didn't want no parts of the fact that her daughter had got ingested a Xanax pill. And the reason why the defects was called on Maskia is because when she went to the hospital with the baby ingesting the pill, she did not stay overnight. The hospital wanted her to stay with the baby in the emergency room and for the baby to be admitted and be observed. And Maskia said no. She did not want to stay. She wanted to leave. You can Google that yourself and you can look it up yourself. When I learn how to work this better, I'll be able to do all that. But for right now, I can't deal with it. My nerves are bad. But it's all online. You can find it yourself. Maskia is a liar. She did all of this to have a storyline to be on The Conversation. She once again did what? Used Hazel to get money. Because she's tired, old, boring, worn out. Her body has failed her. She don't have nothing. And once again, she's using Hazel E to get clout. And what happened? Karma's a bitch, because what happened during this? She got kicked out of her home that she'd been showing her damn body in and showing everybody her damn body. Always in that damn dirty ass bathroom with that garden tub. It wasn't her home. She was renting the home, and the producer house that it was somebody that she was working with on Love and Hip Hop or one of them VH1 shows, and he said she was buying the home before COVID, but when COVID hit, she used COVID as an excuse to not pay her rent and left owing him $75,000 and left stealing the electric appliances in the home. Now, all that shit she was talking on The Conversation, go back to Houston where it's affordable. Go back to Houston where it's affordable. Bitch, you couldn't live in California where it's not affordable because you can't afford it. So that's why you hated on Hazel so bad, because she got a baby. She has a husband. I don't give a damn how old he is. She's got one. You don't have nothing. Like Hazel said, Faye cannot see you. And you now probably looking for another baby daddy. But you so old and wore out, you probably might as well hang it up because you can't have no more kids. You're about pushing 40, so you might as well hang it up. I mean, you even got Tory Lanez out here dropping your tired ass name in his song saying how you ain't worth a damn no more. So, girl. So, like I said, I did the damn research for y'all. So, for all of y'all Maskia lovers, we know what type of bitches you are. You won't be around my man. Because you condone that type of shit. The type of girl that Hazel is, and I'm going to tell you another thing about Hazel. The reason why her attitude was so nasty is because she was dogged and talked so much shit about on Love and Hip Hop that she was talentless, that her body was bad, she was ugly, and all of this. When she came back in, when Love, she had went out and was with Cat Williams, child. We all know that. And when she came back in, she had a nasty, attitude, I will say, because it was a defense mechanism for all the shit that people had been saying about her. She had got a little bit of money. She ain't know how to act. A lot of women do that, and she thought she was something out in these streets. We all know that's how Hazel rolls. But one thing she did say, the girl code, you don't do that. And Maskia broke the girl code. You don't mess with your friend's man. Where do they do that at? And like I said, all y'all Maskia lovers, we know what type of hoes y'all are. So if that's the type of women that you like, that's the type of shit that you would do. You can't come around me. You can't sit with me. Can't sit with me, honey. So drop down in my comments. Let me know what you think. I will be showing part 2 tomorrow at 7:30 when I get off work. Bye. I love y'all. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.